Do you remember a week ago when I said that it was incredibly peaceful? Yeah, well, technically, yes, it was. But this is more so, and it's awesome. Hello, good morning, and happy Saturday, everyone. Actually, I forgot to do my low, my high, my active kindness, didn't I? Well, let's see. To be perfectly honest, I was so incredibly busy, like, doing stuff and, everything ready. I actually did not get any dinner last night at all. It's only by the grace of God I'm still standing. I'll get myself some breakfast after this. So, there's that. My high, well, come on. Look at all that. How could I not feel good? This is awesome. Hey, look, there's ashes from the fire we had for the Festival of Lights. Oh, and right there, my parents repainted that furniture, so it looks nice. The beach is actually kind of green, and for once, it's not because of grass pots. Some grass growing there a little bit, so that's nice. And my act of kindness. Well, I may not have gotten dinner last night, but at the very least, for the most part, things are ready to go. I have to do like one or two things, vacuuming stuff. Hey, listen, maintaining college is hard. And yeah, I could have made myself dinner, but again, that's technically making a mess, and I didn't want to do that. So, with that said, let's see. What is there to talk about today? Well, I could just do an entire video again on the Rand being peaceful up here, which is true. Although, it's actually interesting. For years, whenever my father would say that the lake appears shallow, I would never get why. And after he explained to me, now I do. And this is what he was talking about. See, that foam axe used to be farther up to your left from, like, your point of view. Or at least farther inland, I suppose. But the water is, like, down there where all that sediment is. Yeah. Which is odd, because it's actually been really cool in the mornings. I mean, it would get hot, but not like the 80-degree weather we had, like, in August. So this is rather peculiar. Well, it's a natural phenomenon, not really peculiar in any way. It's been scientifically proven why some of the stuff happens the way it happens. So, yeah, there's that. Actually, without all the furniture on here, the dock is almost completely barren. I have more elbow room now. I get to walk. I get to do like a serpentine type thing, just walking like. I get to do like a serpentine type thing. That's awesome. But I don't want to do that. Right. Aw, some of the spiders are gone. Actually, there's one trooper right there. There's a spider. Yeah, that guy. Actually, is it a guy or girl? I don't know. How about we just say that spider is a trooper? Because as of this, I can't really tell a male or female spider. So, there we go. Right. So, one thing I absolutely need to talk about is, I have to give a shout out to P's Macarons, because after a short little mini vacation, use it as an opportunity to sort of unwind and recharge your batteries a little bit. They're reopening again today. So that's gonna be awesome. Can't wait to hear how that turns out. Of course, I'm up here, so kind of hard to really go there. But my point is, good luck today. You guys deserve wish you guys all the best. We got some sunlight right there. See, this is awesome. Normally, like, that furniture right there would be right here. Like, where like, I'm standing. But it's not. So, I get to move all the way over here. So, yeah, I mean, don't worry. We'll be putting the furniture back eventually. We're probably going to have to do it. I'm probably going to have to do that after I make this video. But, yeah. So, I won't really need to stress or worry about that at all. What else can I talk about? One thing I actually didn't want to talk about yesterday, but because of the significance of yesterday, I really couldn't, it was Thursday afternoon, that they had the funeral service for Father Lou Brown, who I did that video on this past Sunday, so almost a week ago now. I say this because, just as I had predicted, not very many people could go due to everything going on in the world right now. I mean, my father was able to go because it was like close friends. My father was actually a close friend, and like family, and like a whole bunch of religious figures, priests, deacons. I think maybe even the bishop might have been there. I don't know. Some military staff, because I did say he served in the Navy for 20 plus years, so he was a veteran. So yeah. So sadly, I could not go to the funeral, but I'm not necessarily upset by that, because I mean, on day 980, which was again last Sunday, I sort of did I sort of said a few words, my eulogy for him, if you will. So in a way, I made my peace. I'm okay with that. Do I still wish I went? Sure. But again, the fact that's actually one really great thing I've noticed about making videos after all this time. It really does allow a platform for you to just talk about, stuff like this. Now, granted, there's many ways I could go about talking about stuff like this, but personally, I'm going to try and go for the more respectful and well-meaning route, as I try to do even now, actually. So, can't really complain about that. And, again, I got to talk about a very important and well-loved, well-respected man, and not just my life, but, the lives of hundreds, possibly even thousands of others. So, again, I can't really complain. But from what I hear, the funeral was, wonderful. Again, my father was able to go. It was actually quite interesting, because I did see him, and I'm like, I saw him earlier that day, and I'm like, wow, why are you dressed nice? And I said the funeral was, like, oh yeah, the funeral was today. I'm like, because I actually really did think I could actually go. So I'm like, because, I mean, I was wearing, nice clothes. I had, a nice college shirt on. It was a college t-shirt. I had khakis on, belt. I'm like, should I have gotten dressed for this? I'm like, don't worry, Nick. It's just, close friends, immediate family, religious figures, stuff like that. So, again, I couldn't go even if I wanted to. Which, I mean, if I was given the opportunity to go, yeah, I would have. Provided I was actually told what to wear and stuff. I mean, come on, you can't just go to a funeral and just show up in anything. You gotta dress nice. And you're trying to show respect for, respect for the life of, someone that you're celebrating, even though they, passed on. So, yeah, I can't really fault anyone for that. In case you also couldn't notice, I'm wearing, it was funny. I get up here yesterday, and I run into, a couple, sort of neighbors up here, and, they're walking the dog, and, one of them mentioned how cold it was, and then, because I was, kind of far away, so I had to sort of yell this at them. I'm like, it's sweatpants wearing weather today. Like, what? It's sweatpants wearing weather today. So yeah, full disclosure, I'm wearing sweatpants. Once again. Although, I like these sweatpants. I really do. They're nice and baggy. They got, these deep sort of pockets on the side, reminiscent of, the parachute pants of, the 80s. The only problem is, though, these pockets right here, the kind of pockets where, if I sit down and, there's something in my pocket, it's gonna fall out of my pocket. That actually has happened to me before. In fact, no kidding, back when I was at Trinity Pauling, I lost my phone for that very reason. I was actually wearing these very sweatpants. Yes, I've had these sweatpants for almost 15 years. And I can still rock them, because I'm a boss like that. I'm a grown man, you see. Right. So, I'm just I'm actually in the cave, and, I'm just about ready to leave. I actually head home for the night, like, my phone's gone. And, yeah, sure enough, I lost my phone. Not fun. Had to get a new one. This is back before smartphones existed, by the way. It was like, I think it was definitely a Verizon. It was like a chocolate, whatever that model was. I'm sure, who am I kidding? A lot of people watching this may be too young to remember. Or they don't want to remember because it's a time that we'd rather forget. I don't know. But there's that. Another thing of note is that last Sunday, actually I think it might have been Monday, I forget. But my pair of thongs broke. And by thongs, okay, they're supposed to be called thongs. But when I say thongs, I mean the flip-flops that come with, like, that little thing that goes in between the big toe and the toe next to the big toe. So, if you couldn't tell by the way I'm walking, I got me some new kicks. Yeah, you're probably wondering, like, yes, they look very nice. What size are they? Well, full disclosure, I have a very wide foot. A 4E, if you will. And needless to say, these are size 13s I'm wearing. Yes, I have size 13 flip-flops on. They actually are very comfortable, in case anyone's wondering. And theoretically, if I wanted to, I actually could walk into the water with these. They wouldn't get ruined. They're supposed to be highly durable. So, if I really wanted to, and if I was actually wearing swim trunks right now, I would, like, walk from the beach onto, like, into the water. But again, it's sweatpants wearing weather. I don't want to do that. Seriously, it's like 43 degrees out right now. And and don't worry, if you think I'm just wearing like the hood and sweatpants, oh no. I have like a layer of like shorts and a t-shirt on. I have like the furnace turned on inside. Because again, it's cold. Yeah, I actually had like a lot to work on. In terms of, making sure I stay warm. Again, I mean, don't misunderstand me. I love this time of year. I really do. Especially when, at least for now, we have a lot of green still, which is awesome. Actually, can you even tell with the steam right there? But it's still like green, sort of, which, is awesome. But, it does have a few drawbacks. I can't just simply get up, put on shorts and a t-shirt, and march on out the door ready to start the day anymore. I have to take some time to put on, more comfortable fitting clothes that also keep you warm and obviously keep you from being nude in public. That's easily priority one. It ought to be priority one for everyone. So I have to do that. Break out a nice, comfortable, not heavy though, but very comfortable jacket, which of course I have with me as well. Don't really need it right now at this moment in time, but I do have one on hand just in case. Again, I mean, being up here is wonderful, especially during this time of year. Even better considering the fact that when I was a kid at this time of year, I wouldn't even be up here anymore. Again, because, I was starting school. And, I already did a whole video on that, but actually I've said this several times, but in case you forgot, around Labor Day, that's when my family and I stopped coming up here because, we had school. We had sports. We had other school-related obligations we had to fulfill. There was no time to come up here. And again, we also have like homework and stuff and projects that are school-related. So we really couldn't waste any time up here. Seriously, like, I actually live farther away from here than I did when I was little. And, for the record, I actually once clocked how long it takes for me to get from here to my apartment. And I've said this before, it takes like 55 minutes. That's essentially an hour to get there and an hour back. That's 2 hours that if I was in school, I wouldn't be able to use it for homework and stuff. So, yeah, because I'm not going to do homework in a car. Who does homework in a car? That's ridiculous. Why not make any sense? Anyway, in terms of how this week is supposed to go, tomorrow I'm going to be, there should be a new episode of Amphibia Night. Cannot wait for that. tomorrow, I'm doing a more NFL picks. I finally get to do them again. Yes. And this time I brought the Jay Cutler jersey up here. So I'm definitely going to be wearing that jersey tomorrow. Look forward to that. Then again, we are in sweatpants. Whether that extra layer would be mighty nice. And, yeah. Man, I love being able to walk out in the sun like this. This is awesome. So, not really much else new to report, really. Just sort of going to enjoy my day. The peace, quiet, tranquility, stuff like that. And, I hope you guys are all having a wonderful day as well. So like, favorite, share, hit the subscribe button, follow me on social media platforms, notification on YouTube. I am very humbled I made this video for all of you guys to watch and enjoy for today. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful Saturday. And remember, for anything you guys want to talk or chat, I'm always going to be in here. Always have your back. Take care and make good choices. This looks so awesome. Seriously, I love backgrounds like this. This is amazing. Oh man, I love this. And one final time, shout out to Peace Macarons. Good luck with your reopening today. Wish you guys the best. And everyone else, take care.